I woke up this morning and I really just started thinking about time and my kids. So I am Katie. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 2 boys. They are 10 and 12, almost 13. And this week is the first week of summer for them from school. And we've done so much. I don't know why I'm getting super emotional this morning, but I really wanted to. Hey, thanks for jumping on. I wanted to jump on live because I know there's other moms out there that are feeling this like I am. And also I wanted to I've been reevaluating this business, this online business that I've started, the digital marketing, and really my reasons why, and also what's holding me back from showing up the way that I really want to. Because I know there are other moms out there that are feeling this like I am. And I'm super grateful because this week was amazing. This week was being able to pick up and go, take my kids and do the things that they enjoy doing and not have to worry about a 9 to 5, not have to worry about, well, I can't do that because XYZ, because of my work schedule, because of, for me, typing. If I'm not typing, I'm not making money. So how many times I've said, yeah, I can't because I have to type. I have to make money. This opportunity has really just changed everything, and I'm not really sure why I was frozen from being live and wanting to share this with you guys. And so I'm fumbling and stumbling really bad right now, and this is a totally random, I'm going live because I've made excuses and I have talked myself out of it, and I had to really sit down and be like, well, why am I doing that? Because one of the main reasons that I loved this opportunity was because I get to show up and share this with other people to say, you don't have to sacrifice time with your family to be able to bring in an income. You don't have to miss out on those moments. Thank you. This community that I'm a part of is so amazing. But I'm watching my boys just grow up fast right before my eyes. And every morning I wake up, and you just feel like, oh my gosh, I feel like they're going to be taller than me in another day. That's what it feels like. One of them already is. And you start thinking how fast the time is going. And how many people out there are just saying, well, maybe they're not even. I'm here to maybe just have you pause for a moment and say, where am I at? Where do I want to be? What am I missing out on? Because I think we get wrapped up in the daily things sometimes, and we're just doing, we're just going, we're reacting, we're saying, oh, I got to do this, I have a schedule, we have to be here at this time, we have to do this, and then we get to the end of the day, we go to bed and we wake up and do the same thing all over again. But maybe we need to stop and just breathe for a second and say, what am I doing? And what is my goal here? Because I don't want to miss out. I don't want to miss out on being here with them and having the moments where I can say on a random Wednesday at noon, we can go to the bowling alley where they absolutely love to be. We can go to the park. We can just pick up and go because I have my own business and I get to make the rules. But I also don't have to worry that if I do that I'm missing out. If I'm not typing, that I'm not making money. So if I got to decide time with my kids or time sitting at my desk in the basement typing for basically nothing, but it's still something. And so I spend my days going, well, maybe if I just work a little harder, maybe if I just get another job on top of it, maybe if I just do better, maybe if I just do more, then I'll get to where I want to be. And we spend day after day doing that. And I am by no means criticizing that hard work that people do to take care of their families. But at what point do you just decide, what am I doing? What am I doing? Because I don't want to miss out. And I guess that's my biggest thing for jumping on. I thought I am super emotional this morning, but also I feel like that's what pushed me to say, okay, but why was I doing this in the first place? This isn't just how to make money online from home, how to make money, whatever, with digital marketing. Yes, it is, but the reason I picked this was because it was so much more than that. And so why am I not shouting that from the rooftops? What is holding me back? So this is an ever-changing experience. I mean, really, whether you're in digital marketing or you're working the 9 to 5, our daily journey is like, at some point you have to stop and reevaluate and say, where am I at? And is this where I wanted to be at this point in my life? Or have I just not taken the time to stop and take a breath and go, like a status check, or like a, I don't know. I'm a person who likes to look at the bigger picture. I've always been the person that's just like, but what else? But what is my purpose? What am I here for? Because I feel like it's not just to get up every day and type my fingers off and tell my kids no, that we can't go somewhere or not do the things we want. Like, I don't feel like that's it. It feels like it's so against the grain that it's wrong. And I don't want to do that. And I decided I don't want to do that. So anyways, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, and I jumped on it very spontaneously because I thought, well, I've been live before and all of the things get in the way. Like, well, nobody's watching, nobody cares. Sometimes there'd be no people on, or whatever. All the things that I wanted to tell myself. Yes. You, like, this community, I'm just gonna say, like, I have been part of a lot of things because I've been in the online space for 10 years trying to figure all this out. This community is by far, like, just the best supportive community that I've been a part of. So I appreciate you so much. I really do. But I decided to put all that stuff aside and say, yep, there's going to be people that judge me, criticize me, tell me it's a scam. They're going to say all the things. But so what? That's what I got to get to, the so what. And I don't know how tomorrow's going to be, but like, I knew I woke up this morning and I was sitting there and I just thought, I felt an overwhelming, I need to share this. Oh, thank you. I was like, I need to share this because if I'm not sharing, why? And we know this goes back to mindset, which, by the way, in this program, we have access to mindset training, which to me is the absolute number one biggest thing, no matter what you do in your life. I don't care if it's digital marketing or something else. And I started watching some of the training that we have available. And oh my gosh, she's amazing. I didn't even get through the first half of the training. And I think that that's where this all kind of started, like breaking up and letting loose, because I've been in this since January. Okay. I'm about being open and honest and transparent about bugs, about this whole thing for me. And I don't know about you guys, but I get into something, my energy is like 100. I'm like, yeah, let's go. And I get all pumped, and I said yes for a reason, okay? And so I'm all pumped, but then at some point it's like, it starts working, okay? This is the crazy part. It starts working, and then all of the sabotage starts coming in, and you're like, wait, what? Where is this coming from? All of the reasons why I can't go live, all the reasons why, oh, well, just doing that's good enough, and I don't need, where's all this coming from? And I know the answer. When you've lived a life, when you think back and you've lived a life that has been a lot of negative self-talk, coming from a place of lack, or, hearing a lot of, you can't do that, people don't do that, or just because they're successful doesn't mean you'll be, like, nobody cares what you have to say. Like, when you hear those things at certain points in your life, they really kind of take root. And so if you function from a place of lack, then anything that shows up, you're going to turn it to something that's not going to work, because that's what you're used to. Like, your brain is used to doing that. It's almost like it's autopilot. It's the subconscious that just twists it. And all of a sudden you take something that's working and you turn it into something that you purposely sabotage so it doesn't work. And you're like, oh, well, see, that doesn't work either. And I think I was slipping into that, because this works. This is a program. And I think that's part of why I'm so emotional, is because I'm like, wait a second, you found something that is exactly what you've been looking for. Those tears that were just, I was trying to hold back, and everything else about spending time with your kids and being able to be there for them and not miss out, being able to be home, bring in meaningful income, feel like you have a purpose that you can share with others. That is all the things. This literally checks all those boxes. So what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Why are you backtracking? Why are you like backing up going, because I realize I have things that are rooted, and this is said with love. This is not said with criticism of myself, which is huge, because it's more, I'm getting curious about why. And so when I woke up this morning and I was sitting there and I felt like so emotional, I actually was making content. I was making a couple videos, and the music, this is crazy, because I have a faceless account and I have this one which is face forward, which, by the way, you can do this without showing your face. You don't have to go live and make videos with your face. I was on my faceless account and I was making a video, and it was kind of like, us at the bowling alley and not showing faces, but like the music that TikTok just automatically put on my video. I was like, it just like stirred up this emotion, like instantly, with the visual that I had, because I took the video. So I instantly like transported myself back to the bowling alley. They were just, and I knew they just love being there. They're absolutely obsessed. And then the music that was played behind the video, I was like, and it just hit me. And then I made one for this channel, my face forward, and TikTok did the same thing. It had this music that just triggered some emotions, and I went, okay, what am I doing here? I don't know, but I'm going live because why am I avoiding it? But two, I can't imagine not doing this because this is allowing me to be home and to have those moments. And it was almost like not almost, it was a reminder. I don't know if you guys are into like angel numbers and into little like God, I call them like God winks. But I've been seeing those synchronicities, the time 11:11 and 111 and all those things. And I'm like, those are coming up as I'm doing this work. And I'm just like, why do you believe those things? But then all of a sudden you're trying to not believe it and trying to backtrack and go away from something that is everything you've ever wanted. Why are you doing that? And I thought, this is the absolute worst time to go live, but the absolute best time to go live. That's the thought I just had before I got on here. Like, all the times I'm like, okay, I have to make sure, my hair's done and put some makeup on and where should I be? What should the setting be? And I'm like, who cares? Because that's not the point. I mean, some people, it is the point. But for me, I wanted to get rid of that. And I know that people are going to jump on and going to look at this. Like, oh my gosh, she could at least do her hair. Oh my gosh, she could, whatever. I don't care. I don't care because I know I have this mission. That's why I said yes to this opportunity, because it's so much more than, digital marketing. It's like this thing that's all, you guys have seen it all over the place. I'm so sorry for your loss. And also those just reminders, like they can be super peaceful too, right? They can be like a reminder of them, in remembrance of them, but then also a reminder of we don't get our time back. We don't get today back. And I don't like to say that in a way that's negative, because I know you can go down that road of like, being depressed about that. But also, to me, I take it as like, I want to make it count. Where did that come from? I don't know. Somebody said that in something like, make each day count. Ooh, that was from a movie or something. What was that from? Make each day count. But there's so much truth and so much that resonates for me with that statement. Like, that's exactly what I want. Whether I'm doing this or whether I am present with my kids at the bowling alley because they're having so much fun and they want me there. They want me there and present. They're not going to be 10 and 12 years old forever. I swear, my 12-year-old, I don't know if you have boys, you'll understand what I'm saying, but like, I swear he'll wake up and it's like, hi, Mom. And the next day he wakes up, it's like, hi, Mom. Like that change is happening fast. So they want me around. Like, it's not that they're not going to want me around later, but they're going to start doing their own things and moving on. And they're going to start their life as an adult. And pretty soon that's going to be here. I don't want to miss out on right now. So while I can sit here and say digital marketing and all the things about not the course, it's a program. I can sit here and say all the things about working 2 hours a day, making 100% profit. I can tell you all those things, but at the end of the day, it's the other stuff that it's providing that is like, oh my gosh. And I can also say, wow, if I would have known this, 5-10 years ago, but I also know that wasn't my time to find it. That wasn't when I was supposed to find it. I'm supposed to go through all those things that I went through to get to this point, to right now, to realize what it is. And then to share it with other people. Because maybe there is somebody out there that's like me 10 years ago. And it's the right time for them to say, oh my gosh, I could actually stay home. Have fun, by the way. This isn't like horrible stuff. This is me getting to be creative, to be either faceless or not, because there's days I mean, I will never sit up here and be like, yeah, this is like me every day. There's days where I'm just like, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to like act a certain way. I'm just like, meh. We all have days like that. I have my face, I can do faceless on here too. But I have a specifically faceless account too. And I'm having fun with all of it. So this isn't even just like, ew, you have to do that. Like, no, this is what I get to do. I'm so super grateful of everything that it's providing for me. And not only all of that, I mean, waking up to an amount of, like, we call it a ding, that is double almost what it would take me like a month, okay, or more, 2 months of typing in my basement with my foot pedal and my keyboard and missing out on all the things to make. It works. It works. So anyway, I don't know what this all is, but I want to take this time to just tell you that if you can relate to any of the things that I've said, if you're a mom, especially, because like obviously that's who I relate to. I've been a stay-at-home mom. I knew when I had kids I wanted to be home. But beyond that, and this isn't to say, because please, I always say this too, if you're a mom, you're not just a mom. If you're a stay-at-home mom, you're not just a mom. When people say, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm just a mom. I just stay home with my kids. No, you're not just a mom. Moms, we are raising the next generation. Do you know how huge that is? Like, it's the biggest, most important job on the planet. I don't care. That's my opinion, but that's what it is. So please don't ever say that. Don't ever say you're just a mom, because it's an amazing, challenging, super rewarding, like no other job on the planet type of job. And you're doing amazing with it every day, by the way, if no one's told you that. Because I know what it can feel like. It can feel lonely. It can feel, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, we don't get a paycheck for being a mom, but we do so many things, right? But I know it's because we want to. We chose to be moms. And we are moms for a reason. A thankless, is that what I'm looking for? A thankless job? Whatever. I don't even like to say that, because I know my family appreciates me, but it can just feel sometimes like you should be doing more. I'll just say that. Okay, there's times where it's just like, okay, well, I take care of my kids, but like, oh, I should be doing something more. If you take the should out, okay, that's what I had to do. Take the should out and just say, but no, I want to, because I feel like there's more for me. Thank you. That's so sweet. Yes. It does. It does come from us, but yes, that is very much the truth. It comes from our own selves. And what I had to get to was taking out the should and saying, but no, I want to. And then looking at, okay, why do I want to? Well, because I've always had this like goal or dream or want to make a difference somehow. Like, be out there in a way that helps. And I didn't know what that meant. I don't know what that means. Like, all the typing jobs I've had are like, I started with medical transcription. That's what I did most of my typing career. And I'm some random number just floating around in the online space that if they don't want to give me my time off, that's what they do. They're like, well, sorry, we have too much work right now, so you can't. And I'm like, excuse me, I'm not just number 8562. I'm Katie, and I have a family and a life outside of this. They don't care. They'll tell you, well, just quit then. We don't care. Well, you're replaceable. Ew. That's the thing I think I hated the most about it. I always wanted something that was like, I want to do it, I work hard at it, but it's also like for something. It's doing something for something. And again, this, for me, it checks all the boxes because it is all of that. So why am I backing up? Why am I like, because of my own things? Like you just said, it's like we tell ourselves things that it's not other people, it's us. So the program not only is teaching me skills to learn how to market, because ultimately that's what I was looking for too. I've been in the online space for 10 plus years going, okay, people are making money. Why can't I figure this out from home? That's why I ended up with all the typing jobs. So it's not only the education on how everything works together in the digital space, which by the way is just like growing leaps and bounds. Like, this isn't slowing down. It was also an opportunity for personal growth. I mean, this isn't just you learning how to run a successful online digital marketing business. This is you leveling up, because it's not just going to do that. It's going to do other things in other parts of your life, because how you do one thing is how you do everything. It's teaching you skills, how to make money, but it's teaching you skills how to level up in your other areas too, and how to have a different perspective on those things, and how to flip it. Okay, this part of our mindset training with this amazing coach that works with professional athletes and professional athletes and CEOs of companies, and like a person huge. We have access to her. She does trainings for us. This community I'm a part of, like, they just pour so much into us, and I'm like so grateful. And again, I'm like, why am I questioning this? It's my own self getting in my own way. So all of that to say, buildingwealthwithkatie.com. If this is something that you even just are like curious, because when I first found, I was like, what is this about? And I like to, read it, look at it, marinate with it. It doesn't have to be an instantaneous thing. Buildingwealthwithkatie.com. What that does is, if you go there, you put in your email, send you an email, and you get to see what this is all about. You can also reply to any of the emails with questions, because I am going to tell you straight up how this is. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to say, oh, you get paid for doing nothing. Like, that's not what this is about. But if you're looking for a legitimate opportunity to not have to miss out on moments with your family and have more of them, the time you don't get it back. So if you're at that point in your life where you're just like, all right, that's it. I'm ready to do something different because I want something different. Because that's the truth, is if we keep doing the same things that have us in a place we don't want to be in ultimately, then what are we doing? We're never going to have something different. So if you are at that point where you're even just curious, because look, You can get the first email and just be like, no, that's not for me. Just, you can opt out instantly. I'm not going to bug you. I'm not going to send you stuff that I don't think is value. Like, I want to share. I want to connect with you. This isn't just me trying to throw a program at you and just saying, good luck, have fun with that. No, I'm here. Like, I'm here. I'm in your emails. I want to be there to help you. Even if it's just like, yeah, let's go, and cheer you on. Because we can do this together. I know I'm not the only one that's feeling like this. I know I'm not the only mom out there that has just been like, I am missing out on so much, and I'm done. So if that's you, buildingwealthwithkatie.com. Put in your email, and let's get the conversation started. Just get curious. Because maybe it's not for you, but what if it is? What if it's everything you've been looking for? Thank you guys so much for joining and for the follows and all the fun things. This has been probably my best live. Now, this is proof for me right now in my brain. I'm going to try to lock it in because it was the most inopportune time, but the most opportune time. Is that how I want to say it? I don't know. It was not planned, and it was definitely not whatever. But I feel like it was exactly what I should do in this moment. I hope you guys have a great, great weekend. Oh, I'm so glad. This is so fun. And this is proof for me too, like, this is why you're doing this, to make these connections. And Father's Day weekend, if you celebrate that, if you're doing things, it's beautiful here in Michigan. Oh my gosh, it's like mid-70s and like not a cloud in the sky. Absolutely amazing. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm going to be back on live. I'm going to be doing more of these. I don't know what we're going to be talking about, but something. I'm going to show up. I'm going to just show up and say, hey, how's it going? How's the weather? Okay. Thank you guys again. And again, if you are curious, buildingwealthwithkatie.com. The link is also in my bio. And have a great rest of your day and weekend, okay? All right, take care. We'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.